What's up, guys? It's Simi, and I got the tea for you guys, so make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It costs you nothing to subscribe, so watch this video all the way through. Comment down below what you think on the topics talked about. Disclaimer: this channel talks about alleged teen rumors on your faves and is for entertainment purposes only. Hey guys, so these are the girlies we're going to be talking about today. It's a lot of girls on the screen and guy, because there's Blueface, but we're going to get into it. So in no particular order, we have Mariah getting into it with the bars because she's a secret fan of Nicki. We also have her sneak dissing Bianca and talking about Baddiesmidwest and the auditions. We also have Gloss Up coming for Akbar. We have Akbar coming for Mariah. We have Toni having some words for Tesehki. We have Anna speaking on the Biggie and Summer situation. We have a Dolly coming for Anna. Apparently Blueface and Chrisean are married. And then we also have Camilia wanting to be back on the show. And also again Mariah apologizing for saying the N-word. Let's get into it. Let's clock all the tea. Make sure to subscribe because we get into the juicy topics over here. So now we're going to start with Blueface and Chrisean. They both changed their PFPs to have matching PFPs of their baby, and they also put emojis that hint that they're possibly married. So Chrisean has the husband emoji next to Blueface's name, and Blueface has the wife emoji next to Chrisean's name. So are they really married? Who knows? Did she really change? Because she's saying that she's all about God, she's trying to better herself, but you're going back to a man that isn't bettering himself and treating you like crap. Chrisean, you just lie. So moving on to Gloss Up and Akbar. So Gloss Up made a comment about Akbar's arms being so wobbly, which I don't know why, because like that's natural, and I don't think Akbar's like super young. So it's just like that's natural, especially when you have fat on your arms. Like, why do women like to make fun of other women for natural things that people have? Just because people are so used to plastic surgery and fixing every little thing about themselves doesn't mean there's anything wrong with their arms. They're perfectly normal. And of course Akbar is going to respond and eat them up every time. So Akbar says, now let's talk about my surgery and arms, baby. I can't get everything done at once because my surgeries are very severe and it takes sessions. These arms are next. But who is this truck driver looking 304 playing with? Now, girl, you know I'm about to read you down to them filthy draws you be having on. He also says, impact is the last step for you. You about to get dropped sitting around here housing these bums QCP money. And you probably won't be back another season because you boring. They only watching it because of Ari. Where that picture at of Gloss Natural with no makeup on? Send that. I just know this truck driving Bob, the builder looking B, didn't just say nothing. Gloss, bring that A here, B looking like a whole boy. And Akbar posts a picture of Gloss Up with no makeup on, and all I gotta say is Gloss Up naturally, like with no makeup. Like Akbar is eating you up in the face card. Sorry, boo. But of course, you know, Akbar loves to go live and rant, so she goes on live talking about the situation.
Now, Gloss, ask yourself this. Now, I've been minding my business. I ain't saying it because you know you always say stuff to me first and I only respond. You dig what I'm saying? You look like a little boy. We seen you without no wig, no makeup, and no lashes on. You might want to sit this one out. Your face card don't eat like mine. No man want to wake up to you. Wake up to me with these type of on. Look, because I ain't ashamed on. Then they want to wake up to you with that face without no makeup on. That's why the ain't never stay there with you. That's why what's the name left you for old girl, Keisha. Nobody want to be there with you, girl. They don't want to be there with you, boo. You not cute. So you right here talking about some arms that can get done, and that's gonna get done. But what about your face card? Because yours ain't never ate. And mine eats down. That's why I came on here with no makeup on. No, none of that. And in my real hair. Girl, you ugly. And you right here trying to talk about somebody's arms. You don't sit that one out. Sit it out, boo. And you got surgery because you was shaped like a pancake in the iron board.
And now we have Dolly and Anna. So we all have seen on the show how Dolly really wants to fight Anna. But Anna keeps pulling like the small card per usual. And Dolly has been making posts saying that her and Anna are the same size. And the only difference is that she has more, you know, butt than Anna. But it's like, girl, like, you're not a big girl, but you have like more meat on you than Anna. Like, no tea, no shade. Like, you got at least like 40 more pounds you know, maybe 50 more pounds and just like meat. Not talking about your butt, and just like meat than Anna. But I do think that if Anna's gonna be popping it, she needs to fight you regardless of her size. But girl, y'all are not the same size, and y'all would not even be in the same weight class, so please stop being delusional. But still on the topic of Anna, we have Anna, Summer, and Biggie. So basically on the show, Anna was mad at Biggie for not like fighting for her and defending herself against Summer. And honestly, all I gotta say on that is Biggie really only needs to worry about defending herself. Like, if she's not worried about defending other people, and she really just needs to stand up for herself first before she needs to worry about jumping into Anna's fights. But Anna goes live to speak on the situation.
The reason why I clock Biggie is because these are things you guys don't know. There's scenes that y'all don't know. There's a lot of editing. There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. The reason behind filming, like literally trying to be like, why do you have a problem with me? Like, and it's like, girl, fuck that bitch. What? And she was trying to talk to Summer, so I wasn't really with that shit. And that's why I started going off on Biggie the way I was, and I was clocking her the way I was, because she did that in front of everybody. And it's like, girl, that bitch fought me. What are you literally doing right now? As for the Jayla and Biggie situation, if I was on Baddies Caribbean, everyone like that, I would have pushed Jayla down the stairs, and I told Jayla that to her face. Like, that's my sister, and I'm not gonna be cool with you until my sister tells me it's okay. Biggie told me it was okay. I built a bond with Jayla. I not built a bond, but me and Jayla are cool, and I love her. That's like my big sister now.
Moving on from that, now we have Camilia saying that she wants to be back on Baddies because she doesn't really feel like she did her big one.
Like, okay, I might have to go back on Baddies.
Right.
Just to shit up. I don't want to, but I might have to do it just for the culture and the nature of like how they play me on TV.
It's like,
If you would try me now that I have my baby weight gone, my mind is in another place, it's like, what's up, bitch? I'm ready for y'all again. Because I felt like y'all tried to play me.
does that trigger? Like,
Yes,
what?
it does trigger. And it triggered my man. He was like, they tried you. And I was like, it's okay, babe. Like, I'm all in this nice space. You know, he's like, no,
Yeah.
go back on that
Turn him on.
Honestly, Camilia, you don't even need to go back on Baddies. Like, you've grown from it. You're more mature now and at peace. And it's just like, you don't need to go back on there to prove a point. You've moved on, like Natalie should have done years ago, but she wants to hold on to it. But like, girl, you really don't need to go back on to prove a point. Like, just because you feel like they did you dirty, made it look like you got beat up, like, you didn't, because Natalie didn't beat you up and Rolly just sat on you. Like, nothing really happened. Like, yeah, I guess, you know, you could fight on, you know, original BGC, and I guess people thought you would really go on there whooping some, you know, butt, and you didn't. And I guess now that you feel like you need to go back on there and do that, you really don't. Just live your best life, do you. You was just on a show on E, like, you're doing good. And now we have Tokyo, Toni, and Tesehki. So Tokyo, Toni decides to make a video trying to give Tesehki some advice.
Shiki, very pretty girl, woman. I say girl because you my junior. Who taught you these streets? But let me tell you something. You gotta keep your hands to yourself. It's gonna be the of you. Somebody gonna you, shorty. You from B-more. You already should know these things. Get your throat, son. Bitch, pull a razor blade that's pinned in her hair and throat, sis. You too pretty for Zeus.
Also says a bunch of BS about Tesehki and like Chrisean should join her network and be on her shows, blah blah blah. Just like Tokyo, Toni, I thought you were really actually gonna say some ish, but you're really just trying to use her. So it's just like, girl, bye. But you're funny though. Last part of the video is just all about Mariah Lynn and the drama that she has gotten herself into. So recently, I guess she went on like a 20v1 or something, or a pop a balloon thing, and she was discussing Summer and Other from the Baddiesmidwest auditions, and she also discusses Bianca.
Favorite baddie on the show?
On the show right now, or like in general?
Baddiesmidwest cast.
Just the one straggler, dust bunny that I don't understand. You didn't get a ticket. You snuck me because you was mad because you didn't get a ticket because you looked at like shit. And you know.
No, I feel it.
She got on the show, but
with Bianca, like, do you feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you feel about that situation with the whole fight? You feel like you won, or you feel like you lost that fight?
On the beach, I definitely won.
Okay.
Now, if you sneak, I mean, it's the real, like, if you sneak somebody and they're not paying attention and you catch them off guard, okay, cool. Now, was it my fault for turning my back? It was my fault, but I was a little distracted by something.
Yeah.
But I turned around and started whop, whop, whop.
So you feel like
whop.
she snuck you and you won that?
Yeah, she had to sneak me and still couldn't beat me.
No, I feel you. That's real
and
shit.
then came back on stage leaking again and still did my to almost slipped, did the hee-haw. We gonna say bounce back up and got right back into it.
First of all, Mariah, you're just jealous that Summer got on the show or you're not on the show with her. So let's just get that out there. You're just mad because you're not back on the show. And second of all, Bianca whooped you. You definitely did not win that. Rolly said you didn't win it on the beach, and you definitely didn't win it at the reunion. Caught off guard or not, she mocked you. Bianca even responded calling Mariah Delulu, which she totally is. Moving on, there's more Mariah BS. So there's a video of Mariah hanging with the girls, and she was singing to a Nicki song, but she's Team Cardi though.
I know my loyalty will always lie with Cardi.
It's crazy because you're rapping Nicki lyrics and you also said literally like a month ago that you're Team Cardi, and you made a diss track on Nicki when you're on Love and Hip Hop.
They only call you Bob because you're ass thick. Next time was beef. Beef, it got you lying through your teeth, throwing dirt on and woke a lion out her sleep. You gonna say who or them lying in your tweets? Say you in the field, just a liar with some cleats.
Girl, you're a secret Nicki fan, and you were always a Nicki fan. The people who are always hating really are fans of her for real. Akbar sees it and clocks Mariah's tea and says, "At Natalienunn, I'm the first to tell you, suck Nicki D. You can't bust no you. You just sat here and made up beef in your head talking about you Team Cardi. Nah, stay Team Cardi." I love the fact that when you said that trying to throw Cardi in me and your argument, she paid you dust. Ain't no way Cardi your friend and you talking about you a fan. How does it feel, Barty gang? Nor Barbs mess with you. I'm cracking the F up. Ain't no way in hell you just made a whole video towards me saying you Team Cardi, now you Team Nicki. So Mariah goes live addressing the situation about Nicki and also apologizes for saying the N-word because she said it in that video of her diss to Nicki, and she's also said it numerous of other times.
I say something to all the Barbs out there. When I did that interview, I was really, really young. And I just want to say that I want y'all to understand where I was coming from. Barb gang in the building, period. Okay. I just want to say that I was really young when I did that interview. Now, growing up, I was really a huge Nicki fan. Like, of her music, of her. Definitely, Grand Piano, Save Me. I remember I used to play back to back. I want to say something. If I've ever offended anybody by saying it, or you know, if I've ever made anybody feel any type of way, that was never my intention. Like I said, I'm just from the hood. I'm a product of my environment, and although that doesn't make it right, I definitely apologize for the usage. And you know, this isn't easy for me. So I appreciate every single person who's tuned into the live, who's been on the live, who's listening. And I'm glad that y'all actually hear me this time, because I really don't get a lot of opportunity to get on these platforms and really say how I really feel, because I'm ridiculed and crucified so much that sometimes I don't want to open up because I feel attacked, or I don't want to open up because I feel like people are just sending hateful comments my way, or people are just trying to put me down. And you know, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We don't live in a utopian world. As much as I would love that for us, we just don't. And I think that it's never a L unless the lesson isn't learned. And I've learned a lot. And I've grown a lot. So yeah.
First of all, Mariah, shut up. Like, you just want to like be a Barb now, I guess, because Cardi B pays you no attention and y'all really aren't friends like that. Second of all, you really don't care about saying the N-word, because like you've been saying it. You're still going to say behind closed doors. You're just not going to get caught this time, because you got caught saying it when you were calling a random person on the street the N-word and got called up for it because you didn't know they were recording. And you didn't care when you were addressed about it at the reunion, because all you did was correct Jayla on what car you were in instead of like apologizing about the N-word then. Then second of all, girl, How are you going to make an apology video but wanting sympathy for yourself and trying to saying you're not excusing it but giving excuses for your behavior? Like, girl, bye, you don't really mean it. Worst apology ever. So tired of Mariah and her lies. She's literally been on TikTok like begging for money and stuff because she hasn't been on Baddies. She's not getting that Baddies check. I keep saying her lives on my FYP. People keep talking about her being on lives constantly to make money. Like, girl, you're begging for money. Like, nobody cares. I guess you're going broke. Then she also was flexing her Baddies chain because Summer has said on the show that she took Mariah's chain. So she's also been trying to like show her chain like, Summer didn't get my chain, like I still have it, like blah blah. Nobody cares, Mariah. Nobody even likes you and you wonder why. You're weird. You're really no better than Gretchen. You're honestly like a racist too. You want to be black. Like, girl, bye. I'm over you. Anyways, this is the end of this video, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, stay tuned for my next videos.